Good morning, happy pumpkin. All right, you guys, I prepared these. I am preparing these the night before so that I can pop them in the oven in the morning and they'll be ready to go. So these are pumpkin protein breakfast pudding cups. And I'm gonna put them in little ramekins and I'm gonna put them in the oven in the morning for 40 minutes approximately. And then when everybody gets up, they'll be ready to go, delicious and smelling wonderful in the house. All right, so what I have here is 2 eggs, and I'm just going to beat the eggs up so they're pretty well mixed. And then I'm gonna add in the pumpkin puree. Okay, pretty well mixed, and I'm gonna add in the pumpkin puree. So I'm gonna add in 1 can of pumpkin. So that's 15 ounces, and there we go. That is about right. Okay, got all the pumpkin out, and I'm gonna mix it together with the eggs. So obviously it's going to be quite thick, but delicious looking. So mixing that together, and then next up I'm going to put in my coconut milk. So, all right, that's kind of pudding-like. Going to put in my coconut milk next. So this is, it should be approximately 11 ounces of coconut milk. And that's going straight in as well. You can put all this in a blender and it can be just fine, but I have some sleeping kids, so I don't want to wake anybody up, so I'm gonna do it by hand. All right, so mixing in the coconut milk now. And next up, I'm gonna put in the vanilla flavor, which is going to make it quite delicious and sweet. So I am putting in 3 scoops of my favorite vanilla protein powder, and it's much more than a protein powder. It has lots of vitamins, minerals, nutrients. So there we go, there's 1. It's also got probiotics, prebiotics, digestive enzymes, lots of good stuff in this protein powder here. There's 2 and number 3. Okay, so now I'm gonna mix that up and it's gonna be really thick. And I'm gonna mix it slowly. Whoa. Okay, mixing it slowly, here we go. It's getting quite thick there. And then next up, I'm gonna put in my maple syrup. You can put honey, maple syrup, you can put whatever sweetener you prefer, but you probably don't need too much because my vanilla protein powder is pretty sweet and delicious as it is, so I don't need too much of a maple syrup sweetener. All right, I'm gonna add in a little bit of syrup though. I'm gonna measure out about 1/4 cup. A little bit less, because like I said, our vanilla protein powder is going to give it plenty of sweetness. And there we go. Syrup, pure maple syrup is in. And I'm gonna mix that up. Oh my goodness, this looks so good. It's deliciously thick and smells so good. I wanna try it right now. Okay, I'm gonna get it pretty well mixed, and then I'm just gonna add in my spices, and that's it. In the morning, when I get up to do my workout, you will see me tomorrow, which will be today when you're watching this, but I'm gonna turn on the oven to 350, and then I'll pop these in for 40 minutes before the kids will wake up, and they will be piping hot and delicious and ready to go. All right, so next up, I'm gonna put a little bit of pumpkin pie spice in, so I'm just going to do that. I am also going to put in a little bit of ground ginger. Make sure I have the right one, not white pepper, that wouldn't be good. Okay, so a little bit of ground ginger. There we go. And I'm gonna put a little bit of ground cloves in as well. And that should do it, along with some cinnamon. All right, I love cinnamon, so I'm going to pile on the cinnamon there. And that is going to make it smelling delicious in the morning. All right, mixing that up really, really well. And then I'm gonna get my ramekins here and I'm going to fill them. Okay, now I'm gonna get this cup and going to take a big scoop, put it in the ramekin, and it will go in the fridge, in the fridge overnight. And like I said, I will get this in the oven in the morning time. When you see this video, it will have been pre-recorded because I'm getting this ready tonight so that I can show everybody tomorrow on day 1 of Happy Pumpkin how it turns out. So there we are. These are gonna sit in the fridge tonight, like I said, and tomorrow morning pop them in the oven at 350 for about 40 minutes. Do the toothpick test, make sure they're ready, and then breakfast will be served. Now, when you serve it in the morning, you can top it with a little more maple syrup if you want, with a dollop of Greek yogurt, with some pecans or whatever you want to put on top. There we are. Have a wonderful pumpkin day. See you soon.